So Randy, in between rounds of Halo and all those LAN parties I go to and getting ready for that one really good looking girl that's probably never going to come over.
Go to LAN parties?
Yes, I'm a LAN party animal. But anyway, so in between all that I have going on, have you ever wondered what it'd be like to work at McDonald's?
No. I've never once crossed my mind.
Well, it's crossed my mind, and for those that have had that cross their minds, there's some interesting websites out there to let you find out what it'd be like. So this is the segment we like to call Internet Fishing.
Internet Fishing.
So let's do it.
Okay, so basically this website allows you to find out what it'd be like to work at McDonald's. It's at conceptlab.com/simulator. So let's go ahead and start it up. So you get the choice of starting the simulator, waking up to have a shower, or if you're too tired, you can go back to bed. To shower, if you want to shower, we'll go ahead and dry off and get dressed.
Sure.
Okay. And then we pick out your clothes, whatever you want for your clothes. We like the, let's see, which one do we want? Got the red striped sweater. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay, black jeans, red striped sweater, black jeans.
I get it. This website is for to show nerds what it's like to be a real person.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'm a real person. I'm a real boy. So go ahead, pick what you want to eat. Yeah, finish eating my shredded cereal.
Wow. Remotely healthy too.
Exactly. Then we drive to work, get in the car, and then you can pick whether you want to drive fast, slow. I like to drive fast, living on the edge.
Wow.
Working at McDonald's, you kind of want to live on the edge every once in a while.
Who doesn't, yeah.
Exactly. Plus it's virtual, so, I mean, it's not like it's real or the Matrix.
This is the kind of website I suspect comic book guy would be on.
And then, okay, so now we're at McDonald's. So we put the car in park, go to work, then it's like, don't just stand there, get on your uniform, go to work. So we go ahead and go to work, start making the first hamburger of the day. You get the bun, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, all beef patty.
Wait, is this how they train those McDonald's employees?
Bun. I think so.
That makes sense now.
It's actually quite technical because there's one button, and if you accidentally click outside that button, you might not make the hamburger.
Wow, okay. So our hamburgers are designed by computers.
Almost.
But there's a man controlling the computer.
Exactly.
Wow, and he can do it from his bed.
Exactly.
Or his desk. Which to some nerds would be their bed.
Wherever you want. Okay, so that's kind of the McDonald's simulator and how it works. You make all your hamburgers that you want in the day, and then you just keep going on and making more hamburgers. But I made a special website just for you.
For me?
For you. It's randy.peterson.youaremyfriend.com.
Wow.
I know.
Awesome.
It's all for you.
I got my own website now, yeah. Wait till I show the ladies.
In all actuality, this website, not to make you feel bad, but it's actually a website. Ananote.com has a bunch of these, and this you just put in www.thefirstname.thelastname.youaremyfriend.com, and it automatically generates a website for that person. But I thought of you when I was typing out your name.
Thank you.
So these are just some websites. They have other ones like You Got Owned, and what other ones do they have? You Are Mighty. That one's pretty good. So they've got a couple of those. And let's see. Our next website that we're going to take a look at is.
They don't have one called You Are a Nerd?
No, there's not one called You Are a Nerd.
Just checking.
Okay. The next one is datanumerics.com. Datanumerics. Basically, you can create any statistics you want. So like
Love it.
You have a report that you want to do. All you have to do is type in the stats report title and then put in all your labels and what your values are and then what the data shows, and you'll be able to figure out stats. And it creates like a cool website that's basically shows everything. So we'll go stats report title, Randy is cool.
Sure.
And people label the first one, people who think Randy is cool.
Like 99%.
Exactly. So we'll throw in 99% on the next label. People who think, or people who don't think you're cool.
I guess that 1%, right? Oh yeah, well,
0%.
sure, you're.
Because there's like
That 1% was just kind of questioning.
there's always a margin of error in statistics
Absolutely,
you
yeah,
make up.
and I always make up statistics.
Exactly.
So this is kind of vouch for my statistic making.
Exactly. I use this on most of my reports. Okay, no, I don't. Please don't use this on your reports or report me to your teachers. Okay, so these numbers show that Randy is cool. Well, it's considered cool.
Considered cool.
You know, it's not definite whether you're cool or not, but you're considered cool by other people with a 1% margin of error.
By statistical evaluation.
Exactly. So now we submit this, and bam, pulls up the whole website. People who think Randy is cool. 99% of people think you're cool. And then it's got some other stats, and it makes it look like an official, real website. And so you can use this.
Yeah, and it has to be real because it's on the website.
It's on the internet, and the internet doesn't lie.
That's my philosophy.
And so, yeah, it's just kind of a cool website that you can take a look at. Let's see. So these sites are just kind of part of our segment called Internet Fishing. And what could be better than these sites? You know, I dare you to find anything better. Any of you watching, if you have a favorite site, whether it's your own or just a totally awesome one, send us the link. We'll check it out. And if it meets our very low standards, we'll probably feature it on the show. Just email us at internetfishing@digitalplayground.com.
Internet fishing.
Another thing better than any website is moolah, greenbacks, clams, cold hard cash, especially the kind that you need to pay off that guy in Wendover who you told had a sure thing, and like a sucker, you fall for it, giving him an IOU, thinking you could pay him back. So you go to the date looking for the guy over your shoulder named Guido or little Tommy who just wants to take you for a little ride. But I digress. I have come up with a surefire way of hitting the big time. So Jay, are you ready for this?
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, yeah. It's time for sports booking.
Okay.
So looking forward to the NFL's season, I have a surefire system for covering the spread, beating the odds and making the big bucks. How, you ask? With Madden NFL, of course. Let's look at some of the highlights. The first game of the 2008 season is between the Buffalo Bills and the Super Bowl losing Patriots. As we see the Patriots continue their losing ways, giving up 10 points in the first quarter, it seems that the 2008 Patriots are going to be plagued with injuries. The super accurate simulation show. Booyah! All right, looks like the Bills won 27, Patriots 7. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's supposed to allow us to figure out who's going to win the Super Bowl. Just like pop in your game, play out the season.
It's super accurate.
Super accurate.
Infallible.
You know what? I even think there's a website that tells us that it's 99% accurate.
Sure, you
And
sell
if
it to
there's
anyone,
not-
use that website.
If there's not, we can make it. Okay, so all right, after the break, we'll be coming up with a segment where I'll show you how to do some do-it-yourself activities, maybe make a microphone, who knows, make something to spy on your neighbors, whatever. We'll just make something, do it yourself. There's tons of websites out there, so we'll get to that after the commercial.